Visited by the ghosts of TF2's past. By LazyPurple.
In 2014, people were saying competitive is too scary and too serious. There's a medic demo combo just walking into my sentry. Yeah, it used to be that the Wrangler didn't cut how much healing the Rescue Ranger did, so they just couldn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Wild.
And I taunted! I was the worst!
What a
Merry
banger.
Christmas, everyone. I went hard drive diving recently and found much more than I bargained for. The ghost of 2014 was alive and well in there, and even the occasional specter from 2012. And after the haunting was complete, I remembered something pretty important about my How It Feels videos. Believe it or not, my Spy and Scout videos were made almost entirely from footage captured in 2014, like what we're about to see. Both the Spy and Scout video were attempts to maintain a monthly upload schedule with whatever I had lying around. And I would just do whatever I wanted in them. But now, 5 years later, I feel like a crazy person on the 38th iteration of a script with 2,500 medic clips across 2 hard drives. But, more about that at the end. For now, if you'd be so kind, come along and enter my gallery of the 2014 clips that started it all.
If I remember correctly, the comment to, was it this video? Yeah, for anyone wondering, LazyPurple is fine. He made some cameos and Soundsmith videos, which I'm very much looking forward to. He's just hard at work, not burning himself out. Reasonable, fair. Hopes he puts people at ease. He was also playing in tournament with Salty Fish at one point. Yet another way he's still on the map. To which the follow-up to this was, real reason he's taking so long, he spent the last year playing Medic. That does things to a person. I can't imagine spending a year playing Medic. Like... I have my reservations about players playing healer for a hot minute in Final Fantasy XIV. I can't imagine what Medic does to a person.
Here we have our latest addition.
Kitchen, right? See it dead?
That was a recreation of a competitive spy clip.
Augers.
As you can see, the title shows I was imagining SFM bits over 8 years ago.
Augers.
During the pre-Conga era of TF2.
Augers.
Pre-Conga? How did they communicate back then?
The animation for that piece was done by Kosta Moinen, one of the incredibly talented animators helping me continue work on the Medic video. Now, let's continue our tour of the gallery. This competitive clip shows that... apparently headphones hadn't been invented yet. And this competitive clip shows a clean med pick, right place, right time like a puzzle piece.
Puzzle piece.
Yes, I see. I guess they can't all be masterpieces. Let's move on to some of my more historical items. The few clips I still have that were actually used in the spy video. So the Heavy actually gets sniped, which you'd think would end this ordeal, but the Scout actually hits me with his Fan of War, inflicting a monstrous 4 damage. Their spy gets involved, the sniper's just confused, the Scout has no other purpose in life, finally relents, and as soon as I decloak, this Heavy comes here straight from spawn. The Scout gets involved again. The Heavy gets serious. I continue to thread the needle. And of course, I have to go for this stab. The juiciest stab of all time.
He had to, though. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is one of our more emotional pieces. This one's just interesting to look back on. Apparently, I used to stand still to shoot the ambassador.
Weird.
I don't remember ever doing this in TF2. I must have got it from playing so much Counter-Strike at the time.
Probably. Aren't you actively rewarded in Counter-Strike for... Badger went over it in his couple videos he did on Counter-Strike, where it has to do with the crosshair and it has to do with how aiming works. It fascinates me.
Defusing the bomb.
Speaking of Counter-Strike, at the end of the clip, I get flashbanged by the 2014 version of the Ambassador reload, literally covering my target. How was...
Wait, the reloads changed over the years? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean they changed over the years? That's wild to me. Well, I mean, to be fair, once again, most of my experience was on Orange Box. This is... It makes sense, don't get me wrong. It makes sense they changed things like this. Oh, it's so cool.
That ever a thing? Well, at least it's nice to see that hitting first shot headshot into missing 7 body shots has always been a thing. But you know what's not always going to be a thing is Raycon's Christmas deal. Funny story, actually. I agreed to work with Raycon because I gifted my mom a pair of their comfortable 32-hour battery life earbuds about 2 years ago, and she said this to me in a call last year, totally unprompted.
You know, these Raycon, I use them every...
She was gonna say every day, but then she opened up the Raycons to admire them, and as soon as I heard them, I knew I was trapped in the super convenient Raycon charging capsule.
Amazing.
Mom, I'm in your Raycons. Hello.
Oh, that's really funny.
That's really funny. So if you need a stress-free gift, click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/LazyPurple to get 15% off site-wide with code HOLIDAY.
Wow, Raycons.
Ollie, you want some Raycons?
I want them now.
Perfect, because these ones are just for you.
Wow, this is great. Help me try them on, thanks.
Ollie, they have so many features and convenient dual-button controls, but I don't think they work for doggies.
Aww, poor doggo.
Why aren't they for doggies?
I see now, they optimized it for humans with all these gel tips that allow for an almost custom fit. So if any humans are watching this, go to buyraycon.com/LazyPurple and use code HOLIDAY. There will also be new pop-up deals every day during Raycon's countdown to Christmas, and I'll try to keep the description updated with the latest offers. But just in case, remember that you can always get the best Raycon deals by going to buyraycon.com/LazyPurple. Back then, I was obsessed.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I think that I'm starting to really question if I have any validity commenting on the length of videos, because that seems to be one of the number one things that I criticize. Maybe it's because I'll watch, people like Fat Electrician where they just get straight to the point, right? But like, I guess, I don't know, because I guess that's always like, I always say and acknowledge that there are advertiser like length constraints. So I don't know if that I don't know if that cancels each other out. I think there are ways to work with the length. The dog bit, if it ended with the dog bit, I thought that would have been perfect about the why aren't they for doggies section, right? This was so 504. It does feel like this was about, minute and a half or so. If this was a flat minute, I don't think I'd have an issue with it. That being said, the transition was smooth. The read was pleasant. Clearly uses the product, or at least family member uses the product. Purple, right? Maybe I would like to see more TF2 things. Maybe there's a conflict in branding there. I'm trying to figure out what pushes it over to a 10. I think more SFM style editing, maybe a couple clips or bits of it to acknowledge the source material. But ultimately, I do think this was a fantastic ad read. I would give it a 9.
Obsessed with saving clips that captured and communicated gameplay concepts, no matter how basic.
That's Scoutle Blank, right?
Because I knew that I wanted to make a video that could explain for a general audience why TF2's game design is so engaging. So yes, in this clip, my fake running away did bait them into leaving their medic open. But hey, 2014 Lazy, why doesn't this clip's title include the fact that you tried spawn camping blue, but you didn't know they had forward spawns, but the only spawner
What is happening?
was their medic that you just picked, leading to another med pick? Maybe I thought that gameplay concept was a little too hard to explain. Demo finds a good angle.
I think that that's valid, though. Like, if I'm going to explain any game to anybody, I'm going to pick on Destiny 2 for a second. If I'm going to explain Root of Nightmares to someone and they've never played Destiny 2, am I going to explain what the middle nut does in planets and how to move the planets back and forth? Or am I just going to say, we juggle planets and then do damage, right? Like, at a bare bones basic explanation, right? I think that it's the concept of this explanation is good enough. Sure, this is technically the better explanation as he's explaining the medic interaction, right? But for a generalized audience, someone like me who is a dingus and doesn't know a lot about TF2, it's a good enough explanation. Sometimes it's okay to just leave it as a good enough generalized, this is how this works.
What's that?
This is definitely how it feels to play engineer. I get what I was trying to set up with these clips, but really? That spiked my dopamine high enough to press save clip? Now I hit shots like this and don't even say anything. I just hit my brake core button. But this clip truly takes the cake. I'll let my reaction speak for itself. I did not title something heals equals hard to kill. Okay. Oh yeah, he's getting healed. That's hard to kill.
Is this the soundtrack from Baba Is You? No way! That's cool!
Let me guess, I kill him anyway, or else I wouldn't have saved the clip, right? Okay, this clip was supposed to show that an Uber advantage of 5% matters. But all I see now is a medic with 95% Uber crossing the streets into oncoming traffic. Come on, Lazy. My 2022-2020 hindsight just keeps distracting me from the points I was trying to make. This next one especially. Every point of healing counts. I probably live at 1 HP or something.
That took 140.
I am yelling for it.
Demo man takes skill.
No, just pure spam, dude. What am I doing?
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
He's
What?
so
I haven't done
close.
anything. What is the point of this clip? Rollers got medic and demo? Is that real? I'm out of sticky ammo. I've done no damage. Our medic heals me enough that I live a crit by 1. I miss 4 pipes and kill the enemy combo.
Wild.
What is this clip? I could never know how funny this would be 8 years later. I'm 20-4 playing that bad. We were all so bad.
If you're 20-4 playing like that, right? Because we all do this, right? We criticize ourselves in a number of games. I'm top of lobby or I'm doing incredibly well, and I still criticize my movement positioning being off, right? It's one of those things where you're like, you understand what you're doing and why you're playing that way. Well, maybe not why you're playing that way, but you understand like what's wrong with how you're playing, and you're still on the upper end of the bell curve. It is such a strange experience.
Some of these clip titles have me rolling at how good I thought I was. The anticipation of knowing exactly what the soldier is going to— Bro, you stabbed his kidney, killed his medic, and he didn't turn around. And don't get me started on the clips I saved because many shots were missed. We're losing our last point here. We have 1 scout surviving. They can't hit him. Zip, zam. Our soldier spawns and announces, "It's so easy." And maybe it's because we were all collectively bad at aiming, but people just didn't fear sniper back then. They'd always roll out to concrete like this and seemingly not care that this is sniper's easiest default angle. This clip might really be the worst. First of all, even at 2 times speed, this fight with the scout is really hard to watch. But eventually my scout cleans him up, and I then proceed to go in, drop both of my power classes to stickies, and I Uber. Yeah, a spy.
Amazing.
I'm sure some spy mains are wishing they could jump in a time machine right now and go back to a time when competitive players were as gullible as me. I just don't get it. You're telling me that the same guy playing in this clip is also the one playing medic in this clip in the same year? Is TF2 harder than Counter-Strike? We may never know.
Probably.
But I do have some 2012 footage from before I even touched Counter-Strike.
So here's my take on this, because this could either be one of 2 things, or maybe even both, right? It could be that, one, it could be a population issue, right? And Destiny 2 kind of goes through this when it keeps rebalancing Crucible, where I promise these points are going to relate. I'm trying to keep things as much as I can on point, right? Where the TF2 back in, say, circa 2012, 2014, I'm sure had a much larger capacity. I'm sure many more players were playing it actively, right? I'm not saying TF2 is a dead game by any means. I can still go in and find random games, just logging in, right? But I wonder if it has to do with the community. It has to do with population. And so Destiny 2 runs into issues where they keep tweaking Crucible, but they keep hemorrhaging players. So you keep rebalancing for a smaller group of players, and thus you keep getting misstacks, mismanagement, etc. I wonder if that's it, where the amount of players is lesser now, therefore you're going to run into a lot of higher skilled and dedicated players than you would back in 2014. The other one that this could be is it could be the GOAT format interaction. Simple summary, Yu-Gi-Oh's gone through a number of formats. GOAT format, very popular. Think like old Yu-Gi-Oh as people remember it, right? Not current with, links, etc., but as people remember it. And Solemn Judgment, for those who remember what the card does, is a very controversial card in the format. Even I've never played the format, but I research about formats and stuff. It's interesting. Because the way we use it now is not how it was used back in the day, even though it was the exact same card. So how this relates to Team Fortress 2 is that, or how this could relate, is like he's talking about the sniper's easiest shot right there, right? Like they just walking out there, you know, a sniper would be in modernity be able to pop heads left and right, and I'm sure it happened back in the day. So the other half of what I'm arguing is it could be the game is inherently just played differently now, whether that's going to be buffs and balances, whether that's going to be community changes, a more dedicated and skilled player base sticking around in the community, and people, you know, dropping from the game, or inherently just, wait a minute, why don't we just shift to things like Sniper? Why aren't we doing things in a different capacity? I think it's interesting to analyze. I am not in a position to really say which it is. These are two speculative points that I can bring up, and I'm really curious as to what the community thinks is the reason.
What am I doing? Big scout duel coming up. Let's see it. Yeah, no Counter-Strike. It wasn't just me, okay? My medic accepts his fate and stands still at 1 HP, and the scout misses. And the scout never hits the medic again. With aim that bad, melee was good.
The fish is so good.
Oh no, he's unaware. He doesn't understand.
What? What's happening? Oh.
No
what? What?
When he swings, it's like, that is truly a new player that is in fight or flight right now.
Uh-huh.
His nervous system is activated, flaring up. It's do or die. Oh! Unsneaky spy uncloaking. Even back then, newbie spies were the #1 source of content. It was TF2's #1 export, was laughing at newbie spies.
Uh-huh. It's why I don't play spy.
I can't get over that. Oh, no, no, no. Free-to-play spy tries to be sneaky. I've seen this one before. I'm a sniper. You've got to believe me, have I?
Oh my dude, the bait. Okay, like clear. Okay, like clearly, LazyPurple knows. Like that's the joke here, right? Clearly, he knows. Just back off. You're not gonna win this, Mr. Spy.
Wait, this is actually adorable.
This is so cute. He's trying so hard.
No, mate, I was just looking
no
at
way.
How did this never make it to a video?
I never really was on your side.
Thank you, free-to-play spies. Your contributions to the history of TF2 do not go unappreciated. But moving on. Buried within the 2014 footage was the inevitable folder named Funny, and I reacted to every clip in it. Lots of these clips are corrupted from being stored and transferred for 8 years.
Yeah.
God dang it, I'm gonna kick your ass with the power of my stand.
But it shouldn't be too big a deal. Now here are my favorites. I just found definitive proof that these clips are actually from 2014, as I say they are.
Is that our spy?
That is done.
He's acting all spooky. He is so spooky. He is a spooky spy. He is so
inexcusable face stab. Faciest stab of 2014. How long did the dead ringer used to last?
This looks long. Yeah, this is way shorter now, isn't it? Man, this game has gone through tweaks and balances over the years. That's a little disgusting.
What am I? What? Medic survived last battle. Well, they have to come to the point, right? Yes, very intelligent. I'm surely just dead here. What? Where did my CD come from?
Balloons? What?
No!
What are the balloons?
What an interesting result.
Why have they not capped?
He waited for us to spawn. All right, that's actually funny.
That's good.
What is this? A hidden replay render? My favorite.
What?
This is worth cataloging.
I am Demo Man.
It even has the fucking Scottish cosmetics.
What is that?
Dude! Oh my
Ow.
god! It looks like he's looking down at its scope or something.
Yeah.
Wait, how are we standing?
How does that happen? Was that a bug or a glitch? I was under the impression because you could pick up like other specific class items, right? So like if I have Sasha or like stock on heavy, I could pick up like someone else's like brass bull, but I can't pick up say like soldiers what is it, direct hit or whatever it's called. I'm missing context here.
We are competitive TF2, everybody.
Bro, we're making
Counter-Strike
like a
stacking.
fucking Family Feud. No, not Family Feud. What do you call it? What do you call it?
All in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the winner of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Please tell me we make a 3x3 grid.
Not
Please! My bro. No! Soy on it! Dude, what is this album cover?
Geezer.
What's going on?
Oh, I see.
Oblivion.
I put him to 2 HP and he's like,
You there! Stop!
must have been the wind. That's an aggressive title. A bunch of people are like 3 people gonna come around the corner.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I knew
holy
it
scout.
exactly. Rip
Wild.
No,
He
we
won the
gotta go to
3v1.
train. 8 years later, everything.
Wait, is the train actually a map hazard? What? There's actually, are there custom maps for TF2? I don't actually know. I know like Left 4 Dead 2 has custom maps and custom campaigns. I don't know if, you know, it has to, right? Because we have the soldier rocket jump training course and like the demo man, whatever his advanced movement tech is, right? Oh my God. How many maps have cool hazards like this?
Stay the same.
8 years later.
The healing is not as rewarding as the hurting.
What was that? Oh, that was taunt slide. That actually jump scared me 8 years later. Back in the day, if you got interrupted mid-taunt, you would not stop doing it and you could move. What the fuck? Where did this hack come from? This must be the same glitch as I just experienced on Pyro.
8 years later.
What's happening?
What? What?
Huh?
What does that even mean?
It just... I take it back.
What's happening?
That's actually much stranger. No, I'm rewatching that. There is no...
There's no one.
reason.
The last word out of your sorry mouth will be medic! Medic!
Yeah.
Thanks!
Wait, that was an actual in-game YouTube poop. What? Uber timeout.
Flawless.
Either it's an Uber handshake or we literally pause.
I mean, what do you do at that point, though? If you're two heavies Ubered, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that you just kind of stare at each other. Like, what do you do in that situation? Do you try to outmaneuver? Like, because you're already slow as is. I guess maybe if you have, like, stock and the other heavy has something that reduces their movement, that was one of the weapons that reduces their movement speed, like Brass Bowl, maybe you try to flank them? What's the thought process there?
Okay.
He's just standing there.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Burn.
His computer timed out because of the Uber. It's a literal timeout.
That's
It's
frustrating.
literally the second that his medic interacts with him.
Medic! Yes!
That's unfortunate.
Infant taunt in a sixes lobby. Like, actually?
Stab, stab.
Oh,
Did you really just do that? I just did that.
they came into our fumble. What is he doing? Okay, so now I'm him.
He's living his
I
best
am
life.
the engineer that literally left this room.
That scout's a spy! That scout's a spy! That scout's a spy!
Oh my god, this is so raw, I'm holding my breath.
That engineer's a spy!
He figured it out! Of course! Okay, the heavy's face, like, what? Engineer was spy the entire time! Confusing noobs as spy with help from friends. So we're colluding, that's cool.
Sure.
Shooting zappers?
Did he just get Ubered?
Zapping my sentry!
We're trolling the noobs.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
At least I'm letting him live.
We got a spy! There's a spy over here! Spy! Gotcha! Yeah, there's a spy over there! Fire! There's a spy over here! Spy! Damn it! That pyro's a spy!
I can't wait for me to have one of these community nights and someone's absolutely just gonna throw me through the ringer as a spy all night. Like, I'm gonna start thinking every single teammate is a spy because they're just gonna be that good. It both terrifies and intrigues me.
Cruel and unusual.
I don't like you.
I don't like you more.
I never liked you.
He knows. He knows it's me.
What the hell's going on?
This is genuinely funny.
No, it's too much. It's too much. Oh!
Which one of y'all is that darn spy? He's overloaded.
He's getting decision paralysis.
Stimulated.
Lobbies are fun.
What are they doing? Scouts when they have to wait 0.2 seconds to fight something.
That was an amazing killing spree by the other medic. The last word out of your sorry mouth will be medic. Affirmative. Medic. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. That was actually amazing.
Okay, this time he did it to me. I had a double bind where when I kill bind it also said, my leg! What? No way!
Stupid pistol.
Who is this guy? Stupid pistol. You make me look bad. Wait, am I the one that did 70 to the medic? I'm the one that did 70 and called.
I'm going to get him. Conceive yourself.
I sealed my own fate.
Got him.
The Wilson weave, and then have it like painted lime green.
Oh my 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, that is funny.
I love heavies. I also love hoovies. The entire hoovie culture intrigues me.
Someone's on top. Oh, he's not.
Falling asleep here. Engineer gameplay. Clearly, I'm having a blast in this clip, though. Just hopping from one to the other.
I'm ready to unleash.
Optimal. Oh, that's the point of the clip. John Travolta meme medic. Okay, what did I mean by that? Wow. The medic John Travolta meme. It's the medic John Travolta meme. Yeah, I won't lie. The
He's looking around.
Rain and death from above, partner. Why am I wrangling? Why am I wrangling the gun? Oh my god, this is so cringe. And I'm taunting. I can't believe this. What is this?
Actually taunting.
TF2. Oh, yep. This looks like competitive TF2 to me. Oh my god, this is literally MGE, bro. We're sweating. My ego is on the line. Oh my god, who's gonna kill bind first?
That 1v1
Iron Sixes match. This is an official match, and we're in bracket. This decides who's eliminated. And because I know that I shouldn't be here as a sub, I think I'm like purely just trolling the whole lobby. But so are they, and they're iron. They're just like, they don't care. They actually don't care about winning. This is a bracket. I think I've been trying to get a taunt kill the whole time. And the heavy found me out. Oh, I was so close. They're running rocket jumper. This is not a competitive match. This is clearly a pub. Wait, are they heavy boxing? This is a tournament. God, I love competitive TF2.
This is my kind of TF2. My kind of comp. I'm not good enough to do a lot of the advanced movement tech and stuff that is going to be in the higher brackets. No way. No, sir. This is perfect. This is peak.
This is serious shit, dude.
Just lay your weapons down and walk away.
Scouts down.
I found my life. 24th in reaction for this one.
Okay. I'm 95. Scouts play really close.
Yeah, I'm with you. Don't worry. Ooh, airstrike existed back then? Hugest of craters. Why would I jump, dude? And I had a fucking parachute on my back.
Rip.
Rare footage of the day Conga came out. Yes, I knew it. I have it.
I didn't know Conga
existed. This was literally
existed.
the Pokemon Go moment of TF2.
Oh my god. How many more things have we gotten since this? This is perfect. This is something you stop the entire game for and just emote. 100%.
War is over. We just did this all day. I'm not kidding. The idea of a group taunt. And it only took one person to light up the whole server. Yeah, see, someone in chat doesn't even get it. They say, I don't have a conga. You can still dance, someone says. I'm sick of dancing being only for the elite. Now we can all dance for only $10. Something happened when I was in a Sixes team, and they're here with me doing the conga. So hidden among us are six sweaty Sixes players, but we're still having the time of our lives.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to pick this up if it's still. I know there's certain things like, what is it, the Salmon Max like hats you can still pick up. Obviously, some are going to be super hyper expensive. I don't know what the market looks like. I'm gonna pick up so many emotes.
Competitive is gonna be crappy now, but I'm gonna play a lot more pubs.
Okay, the reason he says competitive is gonna be crappy is because this was the same update that they nerfed the sticky bomb launcher into the ground. I actually made it almost useless. It was so drastic that they reverted it 5 days later. That is close to the speed of the R8 revolver fiasco.
You can one-shot somebody!
The R8. Yo, someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. I have no idea what this fiasco was.
With a fucking pistol! What the hell? This gun! This gun!
5 days, 2 days, same difference. In both games, people were saying, well, I guess we just can't play this game anymore. And yet, that update brought us here. Look how mad I am.
Perfect 60 to 60 damage. Wow. Wow, I'm furious.
To see the game you love just get tackled by Valve, it makes you feel fragile. They could just ruin my game at any moment. No, the light is split.
I'm about ready to kill some fools. Yeah, I'm ready to kill people with my new airstrike.
Wait, we did. No, we really are. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. We are the Sixes player imposters, and we just separated the casual players to a place that we could kill them without being seen. I'm sorry. That is so clearly what just happened. Greatest spy of 2014. I have a feeling that's not actually going to be the greatest spy of 2014. All right, let's see it. He spawned camps, and they're all conga taunting, and he's going to backstab them anyway, right? Because he's the best spy of 2014.
Is this the conscientious objector? I don't remember what the item even is. Like, because I know there's class items and stuff, like Heavy gets the sandwich and the meat and stuff, right? But there's definitely items that go across classes and emotes that go across classes and stuff. I know that you can put the funny in. I tried looking it up, and I don't understand what some of the kill streaks and stuff. I don't understand how the market. I don't understand how this game works. Like, or is there other things that do emotes like this? I'm assuming there's more. I feel like there are so many items in the game that are just really cool and or really unique that honestly, like, I could probably just look at half of them like on the market board or whatever and just learn so much about this game.
What? All this time to think about what to do, and he chooses failure. He gets the other spy though, so he is the better spy. Spy diff, for real. Sad medic, sad life. Crazy Lou's trying to support me. Why have you stopped healing me? Why did he quick fix conga line? Oh, now you want to play the game. Well, there's no more health pack for you. There's no health pack for people who don't play the game.
Classic.
Ruffle demo hard counters conga. I would bet a large sum of money that a demo man is going to lay a sticky trap on everyone doing the conga.
That's dirty.
Here it is. Here it is. No!
Unfortunate.
He was one of the first conga haters ever. Actually, ever. This was the first day you could hate the conga, and he did. Hi, guys. I'd just like to interject to say that I missed the...
What is that? Why is there a bumper car?
Deadline for this video's sponsorship 3 times because I didn't want anything to be unedited because I was having so much fun editing. And the guy at Moist Critical's company has been trying so hard to help me keep this sponsorship. He would probably kill me if he saw that I was honestly considering edits like this where I manually blur out this entry to create a depth of field effect. But it looks so good! Can you blame me? It does look really good. It would just be too much a shame to let my perfectionism actually prevent me from uploading this. And also, I kind of need this money to pay my taxes, so
yeah, I feel that.
Goes to show you that the IRS is not as scary as my perfectionism to me. But yeah.
I go through a tax professional every year. I do not mess with the IRS.
I just wanted to say I love these clips coming up, but I couldn't do everything I wanted to. But I'm still so jazzed up to keep editing, you know? Like, I just want you guys to know I'm having fun editing so badly because it's true. Anyway, here we go. Okay, now we're talking. This is an official silver UGC Sixes match from 2014. Something. Look at all these misses. Miss. Oh, medic.
This is wild.
Yay. That was more like 40.
Oh, no, 70.
Oh, no, oh my god! Eric!
I saved that just because I loved Eric's energy that much. Also, maybe because Salty Fish was my scout buddy?
Oh my god!
Look at me. I have no motivation in life other than to do a, like, shit-eating flank.
But they're so...
What am I trying to do? Oh my god. So
an attempt was made. We don't know what the attempt was. We don't know what was the end goal, but an attempt surely was made.
Salty making me feel better. We're both on this being in nowhere land grind. Nice.
Knock yourself out.
Alright, I knew that this was what the clip would be. I'm sniper, and I'm asking them to open the door, and then, yeah, why did you close the door?
I guess where are we all?
That was literally going to be a drop to open up the whole push. My team's complaining the whole game, and then this. Need a teleport here. Is this in here doing a bit where he joins MGE, makes a dispenser, and then watches the screen? Here it is. He's too lazy to fight. He's just watching TV. Imagine joining MGE to do this bit.
Need a teleporter here. Thanks, mate.
Wait.
Wouldn't Sam Hill we
Is that...
Wait, is the chair an edit, or is this an actual thing in game like the bumper car? Bro, what is happening?
Oh, joke.
Yes.
Seconds long, it must be because I alt tab. But, oh, this is... First of all, what is happening to the heavy? Wait.
It's heavy. Okay.
Heavy's just going for it.
Look at him swinging there.
I see the skull above his head, and I'm just like, nah, dude got PK'd in the wildy. Whoa, the weird things that just surface from the depths of my brain.
It's like a melee weapon. Damn, this is the game. Heavy update. Everyone else is figuring how to do it. How do you do it?
Stop. Oh yeah, call the time.
No, the scout hasn't figured out to. He's literally dancing on me.
This is amazing.
I'm dancing. Just try and hit me.
I can dance all day. Try and hit me. Come on.
Oh my god. It's just so aggressive.
Deploy the roadblock.
My god.
Okay, I have a feeling that instead of escape of the century, this is more like escape of the week. Wow. Crazy that I have to do an escape after flanking that stupidly. My mechanics were good, but my brain was very bad.
I'm surprised you got out of that.
Spies in the house. Spies in the house.
Spies
in the house. Spies in the house. Yeah, spies in the house. Yeah. Spies in the house. Oh, yeah. Spies dead.
Rip Heavy.
Yeah. Spies dead. Spies dead.
Is there an interaction in which a spy backstab is not actually a guaranteed knockout? Because obviously, like, if you're Ubered, right, as far as I'm aware, you're invulnerable. But, I mean, we talk about how Sniper does, like, what, base 150 in quickscope. Then it charges up and it ramps up in damage. Is there an event where someone can either have health, healing, overshoot? I don't necessarily know the mechanics in TF2. Is there an interaction in which a spy backstab would not actually guarantee it? If not, if it is always going to be a guaranteed knockout, what is the damage? Like, does it just hit like max damage? Does it just do damage cap, or like what is the math behind the spy backstab?
I miss these kind of people, dude.
How to play spy. Click on back.
This guy hates spies. Why is this medic 80-80ing so hard?
Dude, just let him live his best life. What is that hat? What?
Medic, the spy is not one of us. Is he trying to like trick stab me? I'm getting double heals. Wait, this is actually funny so far.
He is so happy.
No! Medic! This can't be a real clip.
This is wild.
Medic! Medic!
Uh-huh.
I really keep him alive? I deserve it.
Wild.
The fucking boss. I'm like, oh, heavy think he killed that spy before. Yeah, this is their spawn. How am I
Thought there was a wall there. The fuck do I mean by that? What could I mean thought there was a wall there? Do I like fuck up a double jump?
Oh, I understand now. I'm just sitting there like, hey, I can't wait to break blue team.
Okay, I'm going to predict that the name of this clip refers to me and another scout missing 6 shots on each other. See how well I know my 2014 self. This is it. This is literally what I said it would be.
There's a whole lot of...
This is what I said it would be, and worse, actually. This is much more than 6 shots. This is 9 by now.
There's a whole lot of stuff happening here. I love these fights because, like, you're... even at a high skill ceiling, right? Even at a high skill level, like, you can have these, like, nothing burger fights because you're predicting each other too well, and you're overcorrecting too well, to the point where nothing actually happens. These are probably some of my favorite fights in games.
Oh my god! Dude, just end the game.
It's
no,
still going.
I have to be trolling at this point.
Oh my god.
That's a good thought, dude.
Okay, so the demo man knows there's a spy. Oh.
I saw that demo
really, that was not the funny part. That was just mean. You're right to be scared, demo man. Good check. Now please don't spend the next 35 seconds looking for me. They got to backstab me if I do this.
He's not wrong.
It's so real. Please, I need to go to bed.
I found my live 2014 reaction for this one.
Oh my god, watch out! Hi, this is 2022 me. I didn't notice that this clip corrupted itself into a freeze frame joke. I didn't do that. That's from 8 years of storing and transferring this.
I can't fight an Uber.
We're not gonna win! Who gives a shit? Oh my god! I don't give a shit. You guys?
Miss all pipes equals med drop. I'm doing the thing where I sticky jump. I'm just literally trolling lobbies with the sticky jumper. This is so toxic. This is genuinely toxic. I don't even know how to roll out. No, this is toxic and deranged behavior by me. What am I doing? I am ruining lobbies. Holy shit.
I feel that there's a there's kind of like a pipeline to learning a game, or like, you know, ingratiating yourself with the game, getting skill levels and being a good sport. And then you go into being good enough at the game to the point you start getting frustrated at the game and other players. The amount of times where I'm just like, I'm not good at certain games, like 14, like I'm okay at Final Fantasy 14, but like I'll run into some roulettes where I'm just like, bro, how do people put their shoes on in the morning? I'm like, bro, stop standing in the piss puddle, please. And then at a certain point, you kind of get out of that mindset and you get into like super legit territory again. I don't know how to like word it. It's almost like a bell curve. It's super interesting.
I didn't even do people like
the basic courtesy of practicing my rollouts. I really was just testing myself.
Good fight.
Stupid. I just realized
ranks?
all
What?
of these competitive sticky jumper clips, all the ones I showed in the demo extras, they all happened during and because of the 5-day sticky nerf. I wasn't just griefing these
Wild.
lobbies, I was bravely protesting the nerf for demo mains everywhere. Look, I'd even switched to the Scottish resistance when holding last. What a strange little week of TF2. Still haunting me 8 years later. Not just the nerf, the conga too. This clip has got to be one of the first conga lines ever. I'd say more, but I found my 2014 reaction, and if I don't include it in this video, I'm gonna regret it forever. Just listen how happy I am. Anyone else can join! You can get a conga line going! Oh my god, you have to see this. No, look at those snipers! Look at them go!
Those poor snipers. Fish in a barrel.
Gosh. Oh my god, dude! Heavy, please realize what's happening. Please, yes! Yes!
What a good guy, Heavy!
This Pyro has no idea what's happening right now. This Pyro.
It's a very confused
if he looked
Pyro.
behind himself right now, he would see this. If he just did a 180. No!
The
Pyro will never know.
Demo
This is a real server. How fast did this happen? How fast? This Pyro! He doesn't understand! This Pyro is not human.
This Pyro's
he
just a
does not
hater.
understand what he's seeing.
Wow, I'm hard to kill.
Valve just turned every single server into a silly server. Oh, it's always a Pyro!
Wow, I'm hard to kill.
Oh my.
I love that we literally have like video evidence. We have precedent that this is what gamers wants. This is what gets our almonds going. This is what fires our neurons, right? This produces the serotonin. And AAA game devs, well, I shouldn't say the devs. Really, it goes more onto C-suite management, etc. Right? Like AAA games still don't understand this, and it boggles me.
God, he's got freaking a bucket of chicken. He's got a bucket of chicken.
Just enjoy my chicken.
Look at him.
This was the expiration date update. What a
what?
crazy week for TF2.
It's crazy how much.
Oh,
different
we're
I
at the
was
video. We're at
back
expiration
then.
date.
I'm doing the fast rollout for no reason.
There's so much
Something as
movement.
simple as rolling out fast on process was enough to get me going. But now I'm so stoic and battle hardened. It's really difficult to find the joy in. It happened! It actually happened!
Disgusting.
Wait, am I just the same person? Did only my voice change or what? And Finn, close it. Video done. Or that's where it would be done if I didn't feel a need to talk about what's been going on in my head and what has and hasn't been working for me with making videos. You may already
Dude, I'm so into this. I absolutely love these kind of things. I love seeing creator insights.
know that the demo video was especially hard on me for all the reasons I described in the extras video, and I
Right.
think I've finally come to terms with the fact that my ADHD brain is just not meant for that kind of project. I took the success of this series very seriously and wanted to justify its success with better and better production, but somewhere between the Pyro and demo video, my idea of what good production is stopped being in line with what I'm good at. Long scripts,
yep.
better animation, those things are nice, but they're
The dare I say the Mr. Beastification of YouTube and videos.
not what I'm good at. Getting help for my ADHD this year was one of the best decisions I could have made, and it clarified a lot of this for me by allowing me to separate my symptoms from my issues. Really, it's incredible to me that my brain managed to do it for long enough to make the demo video. Of course, it came at the cost of burning out, complete with physical symptoms like heart pangs and sleep issues. I would push myself to make those videos in all sorts of ways, among them being very loud, inspirational DBZ dubstep remixes on loop. But eventually, my body charged up and released a kamehameha of frustration on me. No, see, it makes total sense. Gohan is my body saying,
I warned you. I told you what would happen if you pushed me too far.
and I was Cell going,
No, shut up. I'm perfect. I have to be perfect.
and then he disappeared. But right now, I'm here, and I honestly enjoyed making this video so much. I couldn't help but edit everything, and I actually wanted to add SFM jokes. I think I'm in my element when I make a clip dump or something with the structure of well-defined sections, like how the Pyro video was very clearly split into 3 parts. Writing and animation just kicked my ass, but those are the parts I've made the most progress with in the medic video video thanks to commissioning a small army of talented SFMers and obsessing over the script for a couple of years. But I might have to rethink the medic video one last time. The biggest mistake I made was expecting myself to make it just like the demo video, but even better. Even after clearly burning out on the demo video. I thought I'd just recover and push one more time, but my poor brain. It used all its rocket fuel to shoot for the moon. Then it comes down depleted and I'm like, hey, can you do that again maybe one more time and go to Mars this time? For now, with all the time I've had to spend on my mental, I'm gonna do myself a favor and break my own unrealistic expectation that the medic video is gonna look like I've worked on it 10 hours every day for the last 2 years. Hiya! Alright. No, but really, thank you so much for waiting, everyone. I think I'm at my most optimistic yet. Actively enjoying making this video just reminded me that I'm not actually forcing this, you know? It's not actually like, do you really like doing YouTube? Like, no, that's not it. That's not the problem. I did a oopsie whoopsie. I took myself too seriously. I tried to go Scorsese on the shit posts. It's probably a few essays more worth of what I'd like to say and get across, but for now, we'll call it. Feels appropriate to say again that I am very open to Patreon refunds if anyone did not expect this to be my process or is just confused. I'm sure there's many people who came in and out of the Patreon and went above and beyond supporting me and is not going to be on the list I'm about to read because I've taken so long. It seems a little unfair, and I'd like to say thank you to them as well. I hope they know who they are. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, financially or otherwise. That kind of security and support is what enables someone to figure out all this shit about themselves, you know? It's worth everything. And I hope that when I get some sort of ball rolling, that it fractionally repays the favor that's been paid to me. But for now, special thanks to Zeke, 652, Broken Xana, Chateau, Frozen Spaghetti, Ivan is Obsessed with TF2, Jakeinator, Jolteon7721, Mr. Landfill, Mr. Rocco, Pender, Flubbadubba, Script Scraps, Sock Canadian, Austin, The Neighborhood Eldritch, Ezekiel, and Yogurt. Thank you so much.
I mean, as somebody who's a perfectionist myself, honestly, I can relate to a lot of the sentiment. I can understand and empathize where he's coming from. I get it. And honestly, as much as seeing a Meet the Medic would be super cool, and it would be for a lot of people, especially a lot of people who've been, in TF2 way longer than I have, right? It's not worth putting yourself in a situation where it's detrimental to you or harmful. And I mean, I think I can speak for a lot of people. We in unison will say, just take care of yourself. And that's the big one. I think that this was definitely a good note to end the LazyPurple saga on. I think that it's going to be super interesting going forward, watching amazing creators like Soundsmith, some of the cameos that he makes in other content as well. And I honestly just really like the community like this, because they're super legit. And sure, I mean, they're gonna have their shitters, don't get me wrong, every video does, but every community does. But I think there's something special with the TF2 community. It's because most everyone just seems super helpful. Where you can have a game where just hoovies and conga lining is just a common thing. It just speaks to a better quality of community and a better quality of person that generally plays games like this. But thank you everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, LazyPurple, for making amazing content, and hopefully, things got better. Hopefully, you're able to, be in a better mental space and not in burnout. As somebody who goes through burnout every few months, that's why I go down to one video a day at some times, because it's just too much. I totally get it, and hopefully, things are going well for you. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.